Wrongful convictions happen all the time, and it seems that this is one of them. This mother was just released from prison after serving 26 years for a crime she didn't commit. What happened to her is heartbreaking. In December of 1995, two young kids were found dead in their home in Omaha, Nebraska. They had both been shot. The police suspected that their father had killed the children and then took his own life. But when they got to the house, he wasn't there, and neither was his wife. But what they found next would shock them. The authorities searched the house and found blood everywhere. There were also signs of a struggle, meaning whoever did kill the kids did not act alone. Whoever he or she was, they had definitely run away. And to where? To who? The cops had no idea. Then they found something incredible. Surveillance footage from a neighbor's house showed the couple arriving at the house after the shooting had taken place. Then they drove off in their car, so the cops were right. The man had killed the children and then taken his own life. Or had he? When the police finally managed to track down Avis Jones, the mother of the children, she told them that her husband had killed their children and then asked her to help him. She said that she tried to stop him but couldn't. She told the police that her husband had left the house and taken their car with him, but that she stayed behind because she didn't want to leave the kids. When they returned to the house, she said, the children were already dead. She was sentenced to 10 years in prison, which meant that she'd be able to get out before her children even received a proper burial. And her husband, well, he never made it to trial because he took his own life in jail. The people of Omaha were horrified. Two innocent children lost their lives, and their mother was in prison. Who could have done such a thing? But here's the kicker. Their only evidence against her was her testimony. No witnesses came forward. No physical evidence connected her to the scene of the crime. She didn't have any weapons on her, and no fingerprints of hers were found either. All they had was her word. As if that wasn't enough, new evidence that came to light later seemed to support her claim that it was her husband who did the killing. However, the prosecution ignored it. After she served 10 years of her sentence, she was released. But even though her official sentence was over, she still had to pay a price for her crimes. The case against her might have looked solid back in the day, but as time went by, more and more doubts came to surface. First of all, why would a mother kill her own children? And second, if she was so distraught, why would she have lied about the incident? Why would she say that her husband had killed the kids and taken his own life if she was really the one who pulled the trigger? Not only did she not kill the kids, she wasn't even at the house when the shooting took place. It turned out that it was Avis's brother-in-law who committed the crime. He was the one who killed the children, stole the car, and framed Avis's husband. But why? Well, it turns out that he had a lot of problems in his life. He struggled with drug addiction, his marriage was falling apart, and his career as a cop was in jeopardy. So, he did something crazy. He enlisted the help of his sister, and together they concocted a plan. He would kill his nephew and niece and frame it on his brother. That way he could take his brother's life insurance and give it to his own family. The siblings carried out the plan and then ran away together. However, their happiness didn't last long. A few weeks after the murders, the man was pulled over for speeding. When the officer searched his car, he found some items that connected him to the crime scene. At first he tried to flee, but he was caught soon after. When he learned that his sister was also involved, he turned on her. He gave her up in exchange for a reduced sentence, and that's how Ava ended up in prison for a crime she didn't commit. Now that the real killer was behind bars, Ava could finally start working on rebuilding her life. She got to spend her first Christmas outside of prison in 26 years with her friends and relatives. But despite the fact that she's free, she still has to deal with the aftermath of the crime. She'll never get to see her children grow up, and she'll forever be known as the mother who killed her kids, even though she didn't. In her interview with People magazine, she said, I feel for the family that thinks I took their loved one's life. I know what it feels like to lose a child. It hurts every day. Every day. I miss my babies. Despite everything she's gone through, Eva is trying to look forward. She said that she plans on writing a book about her experience and wants other wrongfully convicted people to know that they should never give up hope. She said, "No matter what, keep the faith and believe in yourself. Never let nobody tell you, especially yourself, that you can't do something. If I can make it, anybody can." She also wants people to remember her children and keep their memory alive. "I want the world to know they were angels here on earth," she said. "They were loving, kind. They were beautiful. They were smart. They were caring." This is truly a tragic story. Not only were two innocent children killed, but their mother spent 26 years in prison for a crime she didn't commit. Luckily, she was able to prove her innocence and is now free. But the damage is done. She will never get those years back. And who knows if she'll ever fully recover from what she's been through. What are your thoughts about this case? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and share this video if you think it's important. Thanks for watching. Until next time.